All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are toiling in this truth. I'm Pathak Amath Jim S. Dallas. I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. I'm on simply entitled this, a message to the Christians. The Lord chooses who he wants, because you still got these Christians today that think and feel like the Lord, that they chose the Lord, man, that they're actually choosing to serve the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is Isaiah 60 and 2, this earth in darkness, these people in gross darkness. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, it's that strong delusion that they should believe a lie, man, that the Lord is sending them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what's going on, man. And the scriptures make that very clear. So, just real quick, a little quick hit lesson, real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. Let's get it. This is John 15, and we're going to jump down to verse 16. And it's red letters, Yahweh Shai is speaking. This is whom the world ignorantly refers to, and fraudulently, mind you, to Jesus Christ. His true biblical name is Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? And which is a Hebrew name, He's an Israelite, man. It's from the tribe of Judah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hebrews, the 7th chapter, breaks that down. So, and that's a Hebrew name for a Hebrew man, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is John 15, and he's speaking here. This is John 15 and 16. And it reads, ye have not chosen me. Do you hear that? Ye, meaning you, have not chosen me. So you got these Christians who walk around and say, I chose Jesus. I chose the Lord. No, man. The Lord, that the very man that you're claiming that you chose is letting you know right here, John 15 and 16. He's speaking, red letters. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whosoever ye shall ask, Salakia, whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you, or give it you. So the Lord is letting you know you're not choosing, man. You know what I'm saying? You Christians ain't chose nothing, man. The Lord chooses. He said, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And he ain't talking to you Christians. He ain't talking to y'all, man. He didn't choose y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about those that he prayed for in John the 17th chapter, man, which is the elect of the nation of Israel, which the Israelites consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent. You make up the 12 no longer lost tribes of the nation of Israel. You are the real Hebrew Israelites, man. And don't put no black on it, man. We're not black, man. We're just Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And, the Lord said you didn't choose him, man. He chooses, who he wants, So let's keep it going. This is John. It's going to stay in John. We're going to jump over to the 6th chapter. We're going to jump down to verse 44. This is John 6 and 44. And it reads, no man can come. Red letters again. Yahweh Shai speaking again here. The Messiah, man. It says, John 6 and 44, no man can come to me except the Father, which is he's talking about the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, whom the world ignorantly refers to as God, Jehovah, Ahaya, Nah, bro, his true biblical name is Yahweh, So he's letting you know that the Most High Yahweh, the Heavenly Father who sits on high on the throne, John 6 and 44, no man can come to me except the Father, Yahweh, which hath sent me, Yahweh Shai, his son, the first created spirit, that firstborn son, draw him. So you have to be drawn, through Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? Which the Father, Yahweh, had to ordain that, man. You know what I'm saying? No man can come to me, talking about to Yahweh Shai, except the Father, which hath sent me, draw him. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High Yahweh has to draw you to Yahweh Shai, man. But that's, that was preordained, predestinated, which we'll get. You know what I'm saying? It says, no man, John 6:44, no man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me draw him. You have to be drawn to this thing, to Yahweh Shai. And I will raise him up at the last day. And you see that raising happening as we speak. Those men are being drawn to Yahweh Shai, man, which he said he was going to do, which we'll get, but this thing is preordained and predestinated. Let's get that in Ephesians, the first chapter. And we'll jump down to verse 4 and get to the point. Ephesians 1:4, and it reads, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So he chose them before the foundation of the world. So before he created anything, you know what I'm saying? He chose, when those spirits were being created, of course, Yahweh the first created spirit. And then he created the other spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? But he chose out of those spirits, the spirits that he was going to deal with it. And, the spirits for salvation, the spirit for damnation and destruction, he did all of that before he created anything, man, So the elect, those chosen, which many are called, few are chosen, you know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, those chosen, those few, are the ones who are being drawn, man, because you got many being called, but they're not drawn. They're not, and these dudes out here doing whatever they want, any kind of way they want to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing their own thing according to their own belly, their own hearts, their own minds. You know what I'm saying? To their own demise and destruction, man. So it says, Ephesians 1:4, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. That's the key. That's the point, really. Predestination, man. You know what I'm saying? He chose before, which is just going to go into it, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So the elect are holy, which is to be separate, cleansed, without blame, man. You know what I'm saying? What's that? It reminds me of Psalms, the 32nd chapter, I believe. Those that the blood of Yahweh Shai is covering, man. That there, as a matter of fact, let's just get it real quick and we'll come back. This is Psalms chapter 32. And I'll just start at verse 1. Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. There it is. Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile. That's the elect. That's the very men that we're reading about here in Ephesians, the first chapter. Those that were according as he hath chosen before the foundation of the world to receive this knowledge, to the called. You know what I'm saying? They were going to be given the names. They were going to be given the gift of faith. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Ephesians, the second chapter, which is a gift. Verse 8, I believe. They were going to be given the gift, man. You know what I'm saying? And Ephesians 1, let's read verse 5. It says, having predestinated us, which predestined means to choose before, man. You know what I'm saying? Having predestinated us, so he chose before, That's that according to the chosen in verse 4, man. Having predestinated us unto the adoption of sons, Salaki, the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. And that's what this thing is all about. The will, purpose, and pleasure of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who has will. You don't have no will. You don't got no free. There's no such thing as free will, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all according to the will, purpose, and pleasure of the Lord, man. So he chose. They were predestinated because he can. Why'd he do that? Because he can, man. You know what I'm saying? He lets you know that in Romans, the 9th chapter. He can do what the hell he wants to do, man. And you ain't got no say on that. But old man, who art thou that replies against the Most High, man? Who are you? You're just a mere a mortal man, man. Of dust and earth and ashes, like the scriptures say, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got Jake out here proud as hell and think they can question the Lord and man, just through, man. You know what I'm saying? But they were predestinated. So these are the people that the Lord chose, man. You know what I'm saying? Those that he prayed for in John the 17th chapter and verse 9, man. You know what I'm saying? So these people were predestined to and chosen to serve the Lord, man, and believe, that have that faith. You know what I'm saying? And again, John the 4th chapter goes in that as well. The Lord is looking for the true believers to worship Him, man. These Christians aren't the true believers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. They believe according to a lie, man. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, and you have the truth out here now, so these jakes that's in these Christian churches and all these different religious sects of Esau, man, and you got this truth out here, hey, deletions are coming, man. They're on the way, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it says that in whole, as a matter of fact, let's get that as well. The spirit is moving. Let's bring it out. This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Yeah, but for the lack of this knowledge, this truth, man, it's out here now. There's going to be no reason, no excuse, man, because thou hast rejected knowledge, which is what majority of our people are doing. They're going, which was predestinated as well. These things are predestinated. You know what I'm saying? What's that? 1 Peter 2, I believe, in verse like around 9 or so. I believe, if I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but it goes into that how they were. As a matter of fact, we'll get it. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. So the Jake is going to be destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it wasn't given to them, but it's out here. They're going to reject it, which they were predestined to do. You know what I'm saying? Zechariah 13 has to come about. 13 and 8. 2 parts shall be cut off and die, man. So the majority of the nation of Israel are going to be destroyed, man. And here's one of the reasons, the lack of knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, let's get that in Peter. I believe it's 1 Peter 2 and like around 9 or so. No, 2 Peter, I guess. Salakia. 2 Peter's 2. Salakia. Nah, it's got to be 1 Peter. Just bear with me. Let me find this real quick. Okay, it was the previous verse. I went to 9. It's actually verse 8. 1 Peter 2 and 8, going into Yahushua, that stone, that cornerstone that the builders disallowed. It says 1 Peter 2 and 8, and a stone. Matter of fact, let's just read from verse 7. 1 Peter 2 and 7, unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, which is going into the elect, but unto them which be disobedient, 2/3 of our people, even, and some of that 2/3 is within those who know they're Israelites. That's why it says in Romans the 9th chapter, they are not all Israel that are of Israel. Many are called, few are chosen. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a part of the chosen, man. We just read Ephesians the 1st chapter and verse 4. The chosen, man. It says, unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, going to Yahushua, and a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. So they were appointed to these things, predestinated, Matter of fact, that word appointed, real quick. Let's get that real quick. It's G5087.
Strong's G 5087. Tithime.
Tithime. And it says to set. So they were set, put, place. They were set to be disobedient, to set, fix, establish, to set forth, to establish, ordain. Boom, they were ordained of the Lord to be disobedient. They were ordained to reject the knowledge. They were ordained to receive Zechariah 13 and 8, 2 parts cut off and die. These things were so predestinated, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, hey, man, it is what it is, but these are the things that are going on, man, And again, the elect was given that gift, man, the gift of faith and belief and all of these things, man. Ephesians 2:8, you know what I'm saying? But again, you have to be drawn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we read in John 6:44, you have to be drawn. But real quick, let's go back to John 6 real quick. And I'm going to jump down to verse 65. It's going to reiterate basically in verse 65. Let's start at verse 64. This is John 6:64. It says, but there, Yahweh Shai speaking right here, but there are some of you that believe not, and in these times, 2/3 of our people, they believe not. They don't believe. For Yahweh Shai knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and he knows now, and who should betray him. He knows all these things now. Verse 65, and he said, therefore said I unto you that no man, he's reiterating again, can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh gave him those men, again, in John 17:9. Those are the ones that the Lord prayed for. He said, I prayed not for the world, you know what I'm saying, but for those who thou hast given me, which is the elect, man, which is the ones that are being drawn, man, in these times, man. So you Christians, y'all all over the place, man. You have to be drawn. Y'all know what the hell y'all talking about, man. And it's right here in the scriptures, man. This is John chapter 12 and verse 32, and it reads, again, red letters, Yahweh Shai is speaking here. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. There it is, man. He was lifted up. He got put on that cross and lifted up, man. And that drawing happened. When that happened, the drawing started, being drawn to him, those men. And it says all men. It's not talking about all men of all nations. They ain't even talking about all men of the nation of Israel. It's talking about the elect men of the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Those men are being drawn in these times. And he said it. If I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men. So you have to be drawn. You know what I'm saying? And you Christians are not drawn, man. So y'all can, the majority of our nation wasn't drawn, man. And again, and because of that fact is why, Jake is out here searching to no avail. You know what I'm saying? But they searching, man. So real quick, let's get that in Romans the 11th chapter. It's just not, it ain't finding it, man. Romans 11 and verse 7, and it reads, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Boom, blinded, man. You know what I'm saying? Appointed, you know what I'm saying? Predestination is all, factors in. All of them is saying the same stuff, man. These people were set to be blinded, man. They were appointed to it, but the election hath obtained it, man. Those that the Lord prayed for, the elect are the ones who are being drawn, man. Those are the chosen, the Lord chose them. He said, you have not chose me, but I have chosen you. So that's what's going on. Verse 8, according as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this very day. So nothing has changed, man. He was blinding them back then, and he blinding them right now, man, because that which is then is now. Those same spirits he wasn't dealing with back then are back here today, wicked as hell, and he's not dealing with them now, and he's blinding them again, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see all manner of things that you're seeing in Israel, man. Partying at the strip clubs, and them dudes are blinded, man. They don't have the spirit of the Lord. He's not dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's bringing that thing to naught, just to put that out there. Genesis 2, man. Them dudes are through. They're finished, man. Yeah, it's disgusting not eating a horseradish. Like a little girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Gird up, man. Toughen up. But, again, that's ain't got nothing to do with this lesson, but, just to make the point of the being blinded, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chooses who he wants, man. End of the day, that's what's going on. And end of discussion to you Christians, man. Y'all can keep trying all you want to, but you're going to come to find out that you're wrong as hell, man. You know, this is Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 1. And we bring this lesson to a close. Isaiah 65 and 1. It reads, I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name, which is going into the Gentiles, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is another lesson. It's talking to Israelites, man. But it says, I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. Yeah, the elect, man. You know, the Lord chooses. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you've been given this gift, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, it's a beautiful thing, man. The gift again of belief, of faith, of this, having this knowledge, you know, having the names, you know what I'm saying? Being brotherly, being in the right spirit, moving correctly, teaching the correct doctrine, bro. All a gift of the Lord, which was pre-chosen and preordained and pre-chosen of the Lord before He created anything, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord chose you. So He sought of them that asked not for Him. And He's found of them that sought Him not, because He chose, man. At the end of the day, that's what that's going into. He chose, you know. So, hey, it is what it is. The Lord chose who He wants, man. And this is a message to you Christians, man. It's time to wake up, man, and get it, or not, you know, because that wasn't given to you. If it's not given to you, it's not given to you, man. These things are predestinated and preordained. So, with that, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shal Dawadah, Shalom.